Hey everyone, and welcome back to God of War. On this video, we're going to be doing the favor Deus Ex Malachite, and you picked this one up from Brock. And while I'm here, I may as well show you. Some people have been asking me to prove I'm still on the hardest difficulty, which is silly, but anyways, there it is. Proof for you. Alright, so, now that that's out of the way, let's go talk to Brock.
Oh there. Got another favor to ask you two.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal Anvari. Meet me at the Lawn Soother Mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed? Pulled the ring off Anvari's hand at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see? Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blissful. Shit, you better clear out before I get all frisky. What's got you all bum-fuzzled over there? Get going!
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He
knows why. I know why. You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
Know what? Sorry I brought it up. Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
One bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be?
Alright, well, while I'm here...
Oh, you're talking.
Oh, he's got some new stuff. Huh. Plated Velander stuff. Interesting. That has strength and defense. Perhaps I'll go with these. Oh, also Dwarven Runic Pauldrons. Those are more expensive? Or no, they're actually the same. Huh. Well, that's something to think about. I don't have nearly enough hack silver, though. Does cost a lot. I'll have to think about that. These are the same. Well, they're a little bit cheaper. Then the waist. Got these. Alright, and then new enchantments. The Muspelheim's Eye of Power. Yeah, we saw that before, I think. Oh, and generate rare enchantment and generate common enchantment. Then resources. We can actually buy soft Svartalfheim steel now. But I don't want to do that. I've got a resurrection stone. Let's go ahead and sell the Sathor masks. That'll give me 9,000 hack silver.
Fine deal.
I'll hold on to the rest. Just sort of banking coin for later.
That's it?
Okay. Let's head on over to the Lawn Soother Mines. Alright, and I never actually read the favor. Deus Ex Malachite. Help Brock find his dead friend Anvari. Brock thinks he knows where we might find his dead friend Anvari, the dwarf whose hand we found. He'll explain more if we meet him at the Lawn Soother Mines. Or Lawn Soother. The rewards are an epic enchantment and 3,290 experience.
So when we get to the boat, We can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
So, because the water has gone down again, there's a lot more to check out. And technically, that's what we're doing now, although this one's attached to a favor.
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore. It was a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
The Lawn Soother Mines. Got a bucket. And look up there, we've got a raven. Number 20. We've also got a Mystic Gateway. Now, apparently you don't need to activate these to... Well, you don't need to interact with them to activate them. However, apparently when you interact with them, it'll take you back to full health. So, I'm just gonna get in the habit, or stay in the habit, rather, of activating them, just by default.
See who decided to show.
What is going on? I can't get him to talk to me. Hello? I would like to do the quest now. What is going on? There we go.
Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Andvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velnder mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Andvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatory tools, and one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Andvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
Invari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
And look at that, we've got some tassel worms to greet us. Let's do it. Just shredded him. No chance. Oh, that is awesome. I've never done that before. That was a fantastic kill. If you've noticed, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but I've been using my Pride of the Frost combo more often, and it's fantastic. Because you can string it together over and over again, and then when you launch one of these guys, you can keep them juggled with Atreus' arrows, which is awesome. You know what, let's do this. He's not quite dead. I thought he was. Why are you level 5? Just die already. There we go.
That was difficult.
Let's see. I know there's a bucket right there. So yeah, if you're unaware, Pride of the Frost is the light, heavy. And you can string those together with juggles from Atreus' arrows. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Father, look up there. Invari says this dwarf was part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Oh, he did not like that. He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. It cannot be trusted.
Dark elves. Well, they die like everything else. Oh, but they can't fly away, which sucks. Let's see. I wonder if I could hit him in the hole. Nope, not quite. Actually, probably shouldn't launch them. Ah! No, don't buff up. That's rude.
Good. Keep it up.
Hey, you, freeze. Oh, he got absolutely shredded. I need to watch out because one of those warrior guys is going to come in. This actually might be him. Well, maybe. Either way, he's dying quick. They all die pretty quick. Oh, and smashed against the wall. Problem solved. There we go. Alright, so you want to move to the right or left here. don't go all the way down. We've got that chest. Solid Svartalfheim steel and some world serpent scales.
Not yet!
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how!
And we have another chest. I think that's what I got from the last chest, exactly. But I could be wrong. Either way, same stuff. Possibly different amounts. Take this heal back to full. And let's go ahead and take this up.
Boy,
Yes, sir. It's another one of those maps.
Kneel before Thor. I've lived to serve the god of thunder, and I bury my greatest treasure right where all inhabitants of Midgard should dwell, at the feet of the god of gods. And the rewards are a legendary enchantment, 1 unstable ore, 3 hardened Svartalfheim steel, and 20,000 hack silver. And the same stuff again. Alright, so this just leads back to that first room. Let's go back down. Okay, we got some rage there. I don't need it. And hack silver.
A soul eater.
and a traveler. Guard up.
Alright, we got nightmares. Deal with them first before we deal with that new enemy. He didn't even awaken, so to speak. Anyways, be careful with this guy. He's mean. He blocks. He does ridiculously hard hits. Just dodges stuff. Also, don't even think about attempting a runic attack, because it just will not even remotely stagger him. Now, those tassel worms are actually staying away from me for some reason, which is awesome. I can just focus him. 'Cause I would like to get rid of him. If you leave him alone, if you don't kill him right away, he does this like weird charge up thing, which will one-shot you. Like, it just does this giant room-wide hit, which is all sorts of nasty. Where's the other one? Oh, hi. You're not going anywhere. Oh, nasty.
Looks like we got them all. A dead soul eater. What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
Alright, so we got a bestiary update. Obviously for that new guy. Where is he? Right here, Traveler. They wear really strong armor, have huge swords, and are one of the toughest enemies we've faced. Who are they and what do they want with us? Mom never mentioned the Travelers. I hope we don't have to fight too many of them.
What do we do with that?
We will show it to the dwarves.
New crafting labor, the road less traveled. Craft the Traveler's armor. Oh, okay. Travelers are some of the most powerful and well-armored enemies we fought on our journey. The last one we fought left behind a shard of their armor. I would bet Brock or Sindri could use this to craft an armor set for us. In fact, I bet they could build one that's even stronger than the armor the Travelers themselves wear. And the reward is a Traveler armor set recipe and 350 experience. Just take that back to Brock or Sindri. And what is this? That's what I've been working on. Okay. Don't think I need health. Nope, we're good on health.
He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
Bunch of traps, huh? We can deal with traps.
I see no traps.
Sounded so sure about it.
Shard of the Elements, a legendary enchantment. 12% resistance to all status effects, including frost, burn, blind, daze, and poison. 12% doesn't seem like enough to warrant using that, and I missed a bucket. Let's go pick it up. Can't be missing buckets. There's gold in them buckets. Wow, hack silver. Silver, gold, same thing. You. Whoa, he got me with that reverse thingy. Don't you dare. Ah, parry. No. Here, eat this. He is almost stunned, although he's almost dead, too. Oh, shredded. Got health here, and there's health back behind me, too. Okay, up we go. Nice. Nice bit of hack silver plus a world serpent scale. Yeah, that's health. Well, actually, I do need that. Just need the tiniest bit.
Barry says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
All right. So, this guy right here is basically just an easier version of the boss we fought earlier. He does all the same moves. And you want to handle him the same way. So you can see I parried him there. The thing that makes him a little more difficult is he's going to have friends coming. And I hear some friends. Let's go ahead and use the summon. Oh, alright, screw that. We're using rage. Oh, got them both. More. Goodbye. Oh, he went over the edge and just him left. There we go. Back on you. Alright, I need to watch out because he will use that crazy lunging attack of death. Oh, and there it is. Hi. So glad that you could drop in on me. Ah, stupid blind is awful. Oh, crap. Ooh, that hurt. Ah. Oh, he got me. It's alright, I'm coming back. This fight is not done. Haha, not that time, buddy. Not that time. Get deaded. Alright, so we got a bestiary update. We'll check that out in a second. And we also got Aegir's Protection, an epic talisman. Create a small defensive zone that prevents Kratos' attacks from being interrupted and reduces the amount of damage he takes. When upgraded, it restores a small amount of health as well. Sounds interesting, however, I don't want to be confined to a small area, so I'm going to stick with my Amulet of Kvasir, which I probably just murdered. I can never say that right. Whatever it is. Kvasir, something. I like it. Let's get some health. Some more health. And some more health.
Boy.
Father, please, just listen. Invari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his lab, and he's sorry you kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just through this gate.
Alright, and if we look up there, Raven, which I just missed because I suck. Okay, and I don't see any buckets or anything. So, moving on. Atreus? Could you, like, not break? There we go.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's going in the journal.
Alright, I never did show the bestiary entry, did I? I'll show that after this. The Soul Eaters. Removing an ancient soul and domesticating it as a beast of burden was surprisingly easy. They followed my every command, and appeared to possess no free will, a sense of self-preservation, or even hunger. Well, not until it turned poor Lit into ashes. Not even his soul remained. A lack of their own must be what drives them to immolate the souls of others. My Soul Eaters are an abomination. Several were sent to Muspelheim at the request of Surtur. What he will use them for, I shudder to consider. Another to Motsigner, at Königsgard. That fool can burn for all I care. My immediate concern is the dwarves of the Velander mines. I pray I'm not too late to undo my mistake. Andvari. And then under bestiary, we have the Dark Elf Lord. Bigger, faster, and stronger than any Dark Elf we fought so far. Their attacks are so strong they can blind and deafen us for a bit. They fight a lot like regular Dark Elves, just way harder.
This is a fine hammer.
Andvari says thank you.
Andvari's hammer, epic. Hammer of the dwarven blacksmith Andvari, of value to Brock. And return to Brock. Let's see if we can get any more health while we're here, though. Doesn't look like it.
Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one.
Oh, hi! I was not expecting you. I forgot.
To find that hammer, or you too busy looting every keyhole and cranny?
Both.
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Andvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
Andvari's soul, an epic enchantment.
Kid's a bit of a softy, huh? Well, he'll grow out of it.
Hey, Brock. We found something interesting.
Did you now? Well, color me interested.
Very high perk activation chance to grant a health burst on any successful runic attack kill. And that completes our favor. And, oh, bestiary updated. Andvari. Andvari wasn't very helpful at first, but something about seeing that dead soul eater in the lawn soother mines made him realize he was being kind of a jerk. I think he feels guilty because he and some other dwarves were experimenting with ancients there, and they accidentally created soul eaters. Glad we didn't have to fight anymore. Anyway, his soul is still trapped in a ring. Brock wanted to melt him down. He can be so mean sometimes, but I convinced Father to keep him, and now he's part of our group. Father even uses Andvari's soul as an enchantment sometimes. Must be hard being trapped in a piece of jewelry, but Andvari doesn't complain too much. I've gotten pretty good at ignoring him. Alright, let's turn in this favor first.
You boys ran afoul of some travelers. Or them travelers ran afoul of you, more like.
Who are they? What do they want?
Dunno. Boy, you ask a lot of questions.
Labor complete. New recipes available.
Come on in, then.
So we'll check those out first,
Quiet.
and then I'll show you the enchantment. So, Breastplate of the Traveler, it's level 4. Takes Traveler's armor shards. Need 5 of them for the chest piece there. I've only got 2. Good stats on it though. Strength, defense, vitality, and protection of the Traveler. Slowly regenerate a protected barrier that absorbs a single attack. That is freaking amazing. I want it. I want it now. I need to get it. That's incredible for this difficulty. Because you kind of have to learn to not take damage. So having that absorbs the damage that you might have taken. Incredible. Barehanded damage increase. I don't want that. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with the chest piece from this set and the rest can be whatever. But this takes a lot of trophies, which I don't have so many of, and shards as well. And what about the waist? The waist is no effect. Well, that sucks. Cheaper to make, though. Potentially. And then upgrade. We can get a talisman upgrade. A-Gear's protection, though. I'm not going to be using that. I suppose we should consider upgrading this amulet. Kind of expensive to do so. Let's wait on that. Those aren't huge increases, but what is a huge increase
See. Just wanted to stare into my eyes.
is my new enchantment. This thing is incredible. And what is it gonna replace? Oh, that's my Stone of Frost Mastery. That's not going anywhere. Probably this one. Runic. Well, it can grant Blessing of Cooldown on any successful block. That's actually pretty good. What about this one? Just Vitality. Yeah, let's go ahead and unsocket that. And look at this beauty. 8 Runic, 4 Vitality, and 6 cooldown, as well as giving you health every time you kill something with a Runic attack. Fan-freaking-tastic. It's going in. Have fun in there, Anvari. Okay, so we're good there. I forgot to buy a new Resurrection
Let's
Stone,
get to it.
so let's get that. And I've also got a ton of experience. So let's see what we can do with this experience. I don't think I want any of these skills, to be honest. I don't see me using them. Oh, actually, there's one here I want to use. This one, Guardian's Judgment. Press R2 after performing the Guardian's Justice Shield Slam to add a concussive blast to the attack that inflicts a massive amount of stun damage on enemies. I definitely want that. But other than that... Oh, and other than... I guess we could get explosions on light arrows. Well, it's not necessary. Let's wait on that. What I do want to do, though, is upgrade my Murder of Crows. I love this ability. It's pretty friggin' awesome. So let's get it level 2, increase duration, and summon 9 total crows. I don't know if that's the default number, but either way, it's getting upgraded. And for the next upgrade, I need 13,000 experience. But that one's really good. Greatly increases duration and summons 12 total crows. 1 damage and 1 runic. So that might be the next thing I get. But we'll see. Okay, anything else for me to do? I don't believe so. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything here. So let's see. I need to highlight... Why can't I highlight the mines? It's because I'm right on top of it? There we go. So, yep, 100% there. We are all set. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.